Warning: the following build will make the game very easy and will make any other build feel incredibly slow. If you don't like getting tons of fast loot and ripping through the toughest monsters in the game like cheap wrapping paper filled with free goodies, then do yourself a favor and turn away now. In this video, I'll be breaking down my Spark Gemling build for Path of Exile 2. This build has amazing clear and can easily solo any content faster than any other build I've seen so far. One of the things that makes Gemling special is its ability to stack a bigger mana pool than any other class in the game, thanks to the Ascendancy node Enhanced Effectiveness, which grants double the mana from each point of intelligence. More mana means not only more resources to cast spells, but higher damage as well thanks to the Archmage buff, as well as these two passive skill nodes, which increase damage based on total mana and intelligence. Also, since we're using Mind over Matter, which causes damage to come from mana before life, having a bigger mana pool also means you have a higher life pool. So long story short, the more mana and intelligence we have, the higher both our damage and defense will be. This build aims to stack as much mana as possible by stacking intelligence and utilizing this unique shield which amplifies slotted soul cores and slotting it with 3 plus 2% mana soul cores. I got a cheap one for now that only has 2 soul core slots, and this item alone boosts my max mana by about 1400. If I can get one with 3 soul cores, then I'll have another 700 to 800 mana to work with. I'm also running the Ingenuity utility belt, which is going to give me extra mana, lightning damage, and cast speed from my rings. We're also going to want a +4 or +5 lightning spells wand to help max out our damage. Otherwise, you'll just want to stack as much mana as possible, and energy shield too, which gets converted into mana as well thanks to the Eldritch Battery skill. So we want the energy shield numbers on our gear to be as high as possible because it all gets converted to mana. The reason I still have a little bit of energy shield with the Eldritch Battery skill active is because of this unique necklace that gives a bonus energy shield based on my total mana. Without this necklace, I would have 0 energy shield since all my energy shield from gear is converted to mana. Here's a quick breakdown of the skills I'm using with this build. I've got this build on max roll too, so you can click the link in the description and you can find all the skill gems and support gems I'm running there. But our main skill here is Spark. We generally just spam Spark as we walk around and clear out entire floors. I've got the damage, speed, and skill effect cranked up as much as possible, and when you need a damage boost against a rare or a boss, we've got the Orb of Storms, which deals lightning damage and also applies lightning exposure, which increases the damage of our sparks. For bosses, we'll also apply the Conductivity Curse, which causes enemies to take increased lightning damage. We can use Flame Wall too, which adds fire damage to your sparks when they pass through it. We also have Sigil of Power, the main skill from our staff in Weapon Set 2, and Mana Tempest, which consumes large amounts of mana to give us a huge boost in damage for a short period of time. For Spirit Gems, I'm running Archmage and Blink. You can actually run both of these Spirit Gems with only 100 Spirit. You can set Archmage to only be active for your Weapon Set 1 when your wand is out. Then you can set Blink to be active for your staff on Weapon Set 2. That way you can just swap to your staff whenever you want to blink, and set Spark to your wand in Weapon Set 1, so whenever you press Spark, you'll automatically switch to your wand and Archmage will be active whenever you're doing damage. I've also got these passive skill points that increase weapon swap speed for my Weapon Set 2 passive skill points. This increases your weapon swap speed no matter which weapon you're currently holding, as long as these skill points are set to at least one weapon set. Now let's take a quick look at the rest of the passive skills I'm running. Now these aren't the same skills I started off when I was leveling with Spark. At first, I took this pathing down here to the right towards some immediate lightning damage and projectile damage boosts, and worked my way further down the right side this way for some additional lightning and projectile damage. But once I got my first Ascendancy around level 30 or 40, I took all my points out and went straight down to get Polymathy and came up around the right side to the very top of the skill tree where the best nodes are for lightning damage, mana, and intelligence. I filled in the lightning damage and mana nodes first, and once I had enough points to get Mind over Matter, Eldritch Battery, and Chaos Inoculation, I got them all at the same time since they all pair well together. Chaos Inoculation goes great with this since we're using our mana as health anyways, and that allows us to drop chaos resistance on our gear for better stats like increased mana or item rarity. So that's pretty much it for this build. This build is insanely powerful, and I honestly haven't seen any other build yet that can clear content as fast and efficiently as this one. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.